All right, we are live. Woo-wee. All right, we gotta wait for the numbers to come in. We had a good stream yesterday. My stream didn't get blocked, which is good. Um, yeah. I mean, I'm happy with how it went. You know, it's a good thing and all. So yeah, we just gotta wait a couple minutes. I mean, usually on these bigger channels, man, they've got people waiting. You know, so it's all about those likes. So yeah, I mean, what's the time? All right, well, there you have it. Man, this time difference. All right, we'll start in a minute. All right, let's start. Fucking heck. You know, BT, they're fucking tripping, dude. They are tripping. Seriously. I mean, they just put a video up of slow motion. Dude, the man's glove is flopping. Like, I don't get it. Oh, dude. All right. What the fuck? What the fuck's this? No! What the fuck happened? Has something happened? Oh my god. Alright. I just heard someone imply that the fucking something's happened with the UFC. About Kamaru Usman. Let's see. Please, dude, don't tell me he's pulled out or something. Oh, motherfuck! Damn it, man! Oh, son of a gun! Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, what is this bullshit? This is so dumb. Oh, I'm so pissed about that. Dude. Gilbert Burns tested positive for COVID. Fuck, man. And now Masvidal wants to fucking step in. Masvidal stepping in, dude. It's bullshit though. How can he step in? Oh my god, I can't believe that actually fucking just happened. That is stupid. I gotta get on my fucking Twitter and see everyone's reaction. God damn, man. Oh my god. Did he put a story up about it? He probably put a thing up of Khabib about it. Oh, that just sucks. That sucks ass, man. Damn. Fuck, I was looking forward to that. Oh my god, dude. Is it fake news? Oh, you fucking. How the fuck did he get COVID? Dude, who on earth is gonna step in? Who on earth is gonna step in? Masvidal will not step in. Dude, he had all that time to take the offer. I know this was meant to be about Wilder, but oh my god, you kidding me? How the fuck he get it? Burns traveled from Florida, where he trained for UFC 251 to Las Vegas. The promotion is using the city as a hub to send athletes overseas to Abu Dhabi, testing them for COVID-19 before flying out to the Middle East. Burns' test result came back positive, as well as his brother and cornerman Herbert and coach Greg Jones. All three men did not board the charter flight. They said charter flight. See, they fucking misspelled. Leaving Las Vegas, per Mike Bond's report. Oh, dude, that sucks so bad. He's got to get the next shot then. Man, it's bad over there. Connor won't take it. Some people are fucking saying like Masvidal, dude, he's not going to take the fight. Oh my god, how the hell did he test positive? I keep thinking he's in Brazil, but he's not because he's based in Florida in the US. Oh my god, I swear they're not going to find a replacement, dude. Masvidal, he's not going to fucking take that fight, dude. He was so adamant on the dude. They gotta not put Usman on that card. P Boxing salute. Oh, they're not gonna put him on that card because he's tested positive for COVID, man. Oh fuck! It would be great if Leon, like, was able to be weight. See, this is why, like, fuck, dude. Like, you could have it or not know. Like, it's just ass, dude. It sucks how he tested positive. Colby, what's Colby put? I gotta get my fucking Twitter, man. Hold on a minute. Oh fuck! Look, you know who they're gonna call Marty, and it ain't the Ghostbusters Junior. Fuck, dude! I swear. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. Just give me a sec, all right? Fuck, that's P boxing. I'll be watching it next week, but it's not on now. We got bad news about it. I'll be back. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Fucking hey, P boxing. I'll be on Los D's thing tomorrow, and I assume you'll be there. Um, but yeah, we're all gonna have a lot to talk about. Fuck, man, I can't believe. So, UFC 251, Usman versus Burns was meant to happen. Fucking god damn, man. Gilbert's got um he's got corona, man. He tested positive for corona. Dude, how can Masvidal have the audacity? If you're not gonna fucking fight, getting offered over 500,000, forget it. It's not happening, dude. You haven't trained. You haven't been training. You've been sitting on your ass. This is so dumb. Dude, get Covington in there. Get Covington in there. Look at this motherfucker put Gamebred on his fucking Twitter. Gamebred is an animal that has been bred to be game. Dude, you ain't game at all. If you're not going to take an offer of over 500,000 to fight the champion with a longer camp, with extended negotiations specifically tailored to you, oh man, Corona's messed up. Hey, P, I'll send you a link in a minute, alright? Dude, I'm so pissed. Masvidal doesn't deserve it. He's not getting that fight. Oh, no. Look, dude, Colby's made... Let me screen share. Fuck, man. Yeah, dude. Fucking more bad news after bad news. Oh, dude. Look at Colby, what he put. Yes! Oh, my God, dude. Please, get Colby on the card. They had the first fight. They can have a fucking rematch. Oh, my God. Leon Edwards is not going to fucking take the fight because he's overweight. Masvidal's not going to take the fight because he's overweight and he's not trained and he's intimidated. So, they're going to get Colby because Colby's in the US. He's going to get to Vegas quicker than anyone else. And I mean, what are the UFC rankings? I won't be long. Just give it to Colby. There's no one else on the card that can replace it. Let's see. Oh fuck, maybe Woodley will take it. Shit, maybe Woodley can take it. That would be cool, actually. I wouldn't mind that. But he weighs like fucking 200 pounds. He's not gonna get down to welterweight. He can't do it. Does he know about it? Fuck, maybe he's put on Twitter. It's gotta be, because, dude, he's not gonna fight. You can't fight Maya Chiesa, Dos Anjos, or Neil because they're not in the top 5 and they're not ready and they're working. You can't fight Leon because he's in the UK, so it's going to be hard and he hasn't got the weight. You can't fight Masvidal because he's not ready and he wants more money and he never wanted it in the first place. Burns is out, so all you've got is number 2 Colby Covington, number 5 Tyron Woodley. Oh, dude, get Colby or Woodley because they'll take it. What's the best weight in the UFC? Welterweight. But we can't find a contender right now. Usman is so damn good that no one wants to fight him, dude. Masvidal don't want to fight him. So why is he putting up a fucking tweet? Oh, I hope Gilbert's fine as well, because oh god, doubt they find a replacement. Fuck, man. 7 days notice to fight Usman. No one's fucking taking that risk. That just means he's champion for longer. That just means he's champion for longer, I guess. But maybe Woodley will take it, because I don't think he's got a problem. He'll cut the weight, but he's just so big. And I don't think he's going to put... P-Box and click it, man. He won't fucking take it, dude. You know? He will not take it. I want to see, oh my god, dude. That was Nah, it's not. I'll show you the rankings, P, if you want. I mean, we're boxing, but I follow you at the MMA with the UFC, so yeah. Fuck, man, what a shame. I hope he doesn't get affected. Heavyweight, a lot of people avoid each other there. There's only really one guy that wants to fight everyone. All the rest don't really want to fight. Oh, dude. Why is why does everyone want Masvidal to fight? Oh my god. It is not replacing that fight. Fucking heck. That's nuts, that. That is nuts. Who's gonna step in, you think? I think Woodley would take it, man. I think, he would he's lost to Kamaru, but he does want that fight. He'll always want that fight back. So why not? Um, no quit says, you think Deontay will be champion again? Yeah, he will. Show me the rankings because all right, I'll show you the rankings. Here are the rankings. These are the welterweight. You want welterweight? This is why I'm talking about Usman right here. This is welterweight. All right, that's the top 10. I mean, there's a top 15, but those guys aren't going to step in. Okay, and if they do, they'll lose, and I'll give them full credit because do we get Woodley? We should get Woodley. That's so unfortunate, dude. That's such a good fight. Cause, dude, like if they don't get an opponent, that will mean fucking Holloway and Volkanovski will headline it. And the co-main will be Aldo and Yan. And dude, that's just like that's great still, but man, you gotta have Usman. He's such a good champion. He's such a good fighter. He's a wrestler and he boxes better than a lot of the strikers. Jeff O'Neill is working, like he's at his job. He's not gonna take the fight. Right? Dos Anjos has already been beaten. He's not gonna take the fight. Chiesa just beat Dos Anjos. He won't take the fight. Maya has been beaten by Burns, Covington, Woodley, and Usman. He will not take the fight. Stephen Thompson, he could, but he's out of the picture, and I don't know if they'll do that. Woodley, he's too big. He could do it, but he might not. Edwards, he's overweight, and he's in England. He can't get there. Masvidal already turned the fight down. He's going to ask for too much money, and he hasn't been training, and he will not make weight. He will not make weight on a week's notice. Covington, he'll take the fucking fight. It's a question of, is he serious about it? Or is it just another, publicity thing that he wants? Are they going to pay him enough? How much is he asking for? 1,000,000, 500,000? Like, 450,000, 480? Like, what's he asking? Burns got the virus. So there's no one there that really, under the top 5, dude, it's got to be Woodley or it's got to be Covington. Like, easily. Yep. What's the emoji? I didn't get it. There's literally fucking 10. I mean, Jeff O'Neill got to be number 9, but dude, like, no one's taking the fight. No one's gonna take that fight. Let me tweet Woodley. Are you gonna step in and fight Usman? Fuck, I love if Woodley fought him, dude. Because it would be a good fight. Because Woodley would just fucking swing. He's not gonna sit back and just accept it. But dude, like, man, Burns is owed a title shot though. They ducking each other. What are you referring to? Because I forgot. Because the rankings here that I just showed you, Okay, the rankings here. Okay, like this division, right? This division and this division. Okay, those are the hardest divisions within the UFC and within MMA, really, right? Because the weight cut is hard and the size difference is hard. The thing with me is Covington lost to Usman. So I don't know if Usman's going to want that fight. Because you got to understand, when you train for a specific guy. Burns doesn't come charging forward like Covington. Covington's a great wrestler, as Usman is, but they were preparing for a more cautious fight. You know, I don't know if they've prepared for a volume guy, a guy that shoots all the time and wrestles, because they've fought each other before. They know what each other will do. They weren't really practicing takedown defense. They were practicing not getting caught in the guard. You know, it's crazy, dude. The UFC heavyweights, yeah. Let me show you the heavyweight division, dude. Right, you'll see it on the left. There's not much talent there anyway. Let me just. There's not much talent. I mean, Miocic and Cormier are fighting for a third time. Ngannou's waiting for a shot, and he just knocked out Rosenstruck, who's number 6. He's beaten Curtis Blades twice. He lost to Derek Lewis by decision. He beat Junior Dos Santos. He beat Alistair Overeem. Walt Harris just lost to Alistair, and he's going to be out of the top 10. Sakai is moving up, but he cheated in his last fight by grabbing the cage. Volkov just lost the blade to Ngannou, beat twice. And that's it. And Derek Lewis just doesn't want to really fight. You know, it's coming to an end with him as well, really. But I could be wrong. But dude, like, no one wants to fight Ngannou. You know. Fuck, we gotta. Fuck, man. I hope no one's. They're gonna cancel that. I'm telling you, they will cancel that event. They will cancel that event for the UFC. I've almost talked for half an hour on this. I mean, they're gonna cancel that event. God damn. I mean, seriously. Uh, that's so stupid. Let me see what else he said. Fuck, how do you. Real question now. Who who's think he's dangerous to take on Usman on short notice? Colby, Jorge or Woodley? It's not Jorge because he's gonna get in there and yeah, that's the thing. Like, you want to call out Usman, but you just lost. Like, you might as well fight Woodley. They will not get Leon there, dude. Dude, that we gotta wait for the next. All right, all good, P. We gotta wait for the next. You know what? 4-6 hours. Damn. Fucking heck. Who will step in? I'm doing a post now. Who will step in? Most likely Colby. Masvidal's not fucking taking that. I don't even know if anyone's going to vote on this. We'll see, dude. Look, no one's going to fight him in fucking. If no one's going to fight him on 2 to 3 months' notice, and then no one's going to fight him on a week's notice. No one will do it. No one will do it. No one's gonna do it, man. Believe you me, no one will do it. I mean, dude, people spent money making these fucking posters as well. You know? Oh, let's see what his wife put up. Has his wife put up anything? No. Um. See, people are pissed now. They're like, they're not happy that. They're not happy about it, man. Fuck, man. Everyone's saying Colby, but I mean, I think Woodley's that wild card. Can you imagine if he fucking gets the man? I just want to see what some other people put. Fuck, man. It just sucks, dude. It just absolutely sucks, man. Hold on, let me fucking. Alright, let's see this. What are all the sheep gonna say now? They're gonna fucking say. They're not gonna give it to Woodley. Why do people think they're gonna give it to Woodley? Even though I say it, they can't give it to him. He's lost his last two and he gets a title shot. You know how pissed Leon and Colby are going to be? Masvidal won't be pissed because, he's a pretender at this point. Right now, anyway. Let's see what Sherdog said. Actually, I think really now, if Jorge doesn't take this title shot, he'll never get the shot. Because remember, oh my god, people fucking want to put up all these tweets about I got a message, that's good. He will not fucking take it. Remember when he said he wouldn't fucking fight Usman on said Usman wouldn't fight him on short notice, which wasn't true. Fuck, damn, just get Colby or Woodley, because Edwards just wants it perfect. Fucking heck. Definitely not Masvidal. Definitely not Masvidal. Dude, Woodley's like the biggest guy at that weight division. Do you really think he's going to cut that weight? I know I'm saying it because, it's like the last hurrah. Fuck, bad news all day. Khabib's dad passed away. This now. It's just a mess, man. Like, the whole world's in a shamble, isn't it? God, dog. Man. No one's. Only one person's put this up. Oh, fuck off. Damn, man. Okay. No. Where's this tweet? I want to see this tweet. I don't think Usman's got the virus. It's just that people. Like, people are genuinely not happy about this. They're sad, man. They're sad. Oh, dude. This is not good, man. Oh, he's here. Okay, good. Hold on a sec. How you doing?
How you doing, Watcher?
I'm good, man. I saw your interview yesterday. As you know, I commented and everyone else was there. Wow, that was great, man. I mean, like, it just debunked a lot of things.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, the guy is a nice guy, man. I reached out to him, and you know, he didn't trust me in the beginning because I'm from the UK, and he don't really trust a lot of the UK people. He said that they don't believe him anyway. They're not gonna believe whatever he's gonna say, and he thought I'm one of those type of people. But I just said to him, I'm gonna ask you the questions, and if you don't want to answer, it's up to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm gonna be fair about it as well, rather than ask you stupid questions like. But yeah, there was a lot of trolls as well in the chat, and they're still there now as well in the comment section. I think I've looked at it. I think Tay himself came in. He's in the chat himself, talking to the trolls, but I don't think he's gonna reply to them anymore. But yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
okay.
mad, man. It's
No,
crazy.
I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, with your interview, like, it cleared a lot up, and like, this is what I said from the start. I said about the costume thing. I said, where, like, I want to hear the audio because they said it was a telephone interview. So if you do a telephone interview, you record the audio. You don't just write
Exactly.
out, he did an interview on the telephone with us. Dude, like, we need proof that it was a telephone call. Like, Kevin Ioli always puts his videos up on his website when he's done an interview. Like,
Is
he'll
that the
always,
guy that done it? Is that the
huh?
guy? Because I don't even know who done it. Like, is that the guy? Is that the guy that actually claiming that he spoke to Wilder?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, Kevin. Let me, Wilder costume. Um, I'll tell you what they did though. Here we go. Let me just see the. I'm sure it's Kevin Ioli. I'm
The
sure.
information that I got, the most valuable thing that I got from the interview yesterday was, like Wilder injured himself, during the walk when he
He
was
what?
walking. He
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 what?
he tripped. He tripped. He tripped.
Oh shit! Was it like a bad trip? Because I didn't see that bit. Was it a bad trip or was it
I,
like?
I think it's bad, but I don't know if he didn't say it was bad because I didn't want to disrespect him too much. But I was just letting the interview flow. I just let him
Yeah, yeah.
talk most of the time, and yeah, he was saying like that's the most valuable thing that I got from the interview. That he tripped, while he was walking because obviously the suit and everything, and like with so many people around you, you can imagine like that type of atmosphere. And
Um,
when he said that he tripped, like it kind of gave me a little bit of insight. That could be one of the other reasons why he was complaining about his leg. You know, when he was saying, yeah,
yeah.
I didn't have really my leg.
Well, yeah. Kevin Ioli. Yeah, he's the one that fucking interviewed him.
Yeah,
Well, when I say interviewed, like, he didn't really interview him because Tay has debunked that now. But
Yeah,
if you've tripped and you're wearing a suit like that, and you got adrenaline going through your system, um, and you've been pacing up and down your locker room, you are probably gonna hurt your leg a bit. Like that, it would hurt then. But I don't really like care about that anyway. Like that's the thing that people try to pin on us, but it's not a realistic thing because clearly Tay said the interview never happened. I'm gonna take Tay's word for it. Like I'm gonna take that as a fact because I can't have someone on Yahoo Sports, Kevin Ioli, saying that he did a telephone interview when there's no audio of it.
he spoke to one of the team. I think somebody basically leaked out. I don't know, some false information. I think he was saying that that person is not with us anymore. He wasn't saying who it is because he
I
didn't want to say it.
I
But
heard.
somebody gave it information. Yeah, somebody gave it information inside their team. Like, that's why when Wilder was saying, like, in his last interview with the BBC podcast, when he was saying there's a snake in the grass,
Yeah,
and he needs to clear out his back room. But I don't know, like there's so much stuff going on, man. I think even JD's as well, like him being his head trainer, a guy that's never boxed before. There's so much stuff wrong with the team of Wilder, and I think hopefully he's sorting it out. But they didn't want to really like answer those type of questions in it because it will kind of violate like their trust between him and Wilder in it.
yeah. Oh well, no, Jay's good, man. I know Jay. I don't think he messed up on anything. He has boxed before, like in the amateurs
What
and everything.
JD's?
Yeah, you can't find fights obviously because it's not a household name. It's not commercially out there, but he's a good coach. He's done a good job and he's got a lot of experience. But so like I don't like when people say Jay was in on it. Jay was not in on it. What they did with Jay was
The only problem,
boxing.
the only thing, the only fault that I would give to Jay is like when he was in the room, like when he was in Tyson's room, because when I was watching the fight live, like he was like I think he trusted Fury. The problem was that like because the team got along, the fight was easy made. Even the
Yeah,
first fight, like they've never had a problem like because like with AJ, obviously there was a lot of problems in it. But when it came to between Queensbury and the BBC getting together and making that fight, and
yeah,
obviously Bob Arum was involved as well. Everything was so smooth. So I don't think Jay. I think he was a little bit naive. I would say if I have to give him any criticism because sometimes like no matter how well your relationship is, there's going to be a fight between the two men, and the other person can take advantage of a certain situation.
yeah,
So maybe in that kind of aspect, I would say like you kind of messed up in there. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. I understand what you're saying. Like the thing with me is though, that's the hand wraps, and that proved nothing. Look at Kurt from Counterpunch. He's putting a fucking video up about that it's shut down. Nothing's shut down. There's a picture of this man's gloves flattened,
Yeah,
and you can see. I'm gonna show a video in a sec as well.
yeah,
Dude, like I understand that, like, but that would also mean that Mark Breland and Coach Cuz and Wilder, Deontay himself will be naive because they're not expecting Fury to fuck around with his gloves. Like when they negotiated the fight the first time, it was easy,
it
and
was easy. Yeah,
and
very
the
easy.
the track record wasn't brought up about Fury in the past really because it was like a new start, it was a new beginning,
Yeah, that was
So
like a long time ago.
yeah, but I'm telling you now, like it all fucking makes sense. Like all the evidence, all the track record, who's involved. Like we will find out more because Tay said that Wilder's going to come out in a few weeks and say something, and I think we're gonna get the final straw, and we're gonna see that Fury did in fact cheat. I mean, we already got evidence, but like
Yeah.
official stuff from like a medical physician or a doctor or something.
Well, basically, the icing on the cake is basically Nicholas Asprey. Like Nicholas Asprey back in, I think, October, there was like some videos that are released. They're still on the internet. I think October or September, something like that. Anyway, when he was in his dressing room, when he sparred against Tyson Fury, he was Tyson Fury's sparring partner. I think for like a couple of fights, he was saying as well. He sparred him when he before he fought Klitschko. So Nicholas Asprey, basically, he was in the dressing room and he's seen those gloves, the ones that Tyson Fury was using. Because obviously this is not a fight, this is sparring. So the team, made a mistake of, clearing those gloves, but they left it in the dressing room. And Nicholas Asprey, felt those gloves that Tyson Fury was using, and there was no pattern in there, you know. So that's the thing that makes me more believe the story even more and more, because he was trying to, because Ben Davidson, he told Nicholas Asprey, Fury is trying to get, his confidence in his power, because as we know, Fury is not known to be a power puncher. So it makes all sense, that the gloves hasn't got any patterns. I don't know about the metal object in that one. I'm not gonna go with that just yet. But definitely, yeah, there's no pattern in those gloves, yeah.
Yeah, like, look, I'm not one of those people that say Fury's feather fisted because he can hit, he can do enough to stun you, but he's not a concussive one punch knockout artist. I've not seen Fury put people down like that in all of his fights. The only person I've seen him put down like that is maybe on his debut, a couple guys there, but I reckon
Yeah,
in only 5 fights I've seen Fury show a lot of power. And like Christian Hammer, he put him down, but he didn't knock him out. He just put him down to his knees. There is a lot of it's perfectly reasonable to fucking think that Fury cheated because, dude, you gotta understand. Have you seen the people on not just on my channel, but on Twitter and your channel and other people's channels? They are making some of the stupidest excuses up in the entire thing.
yeah,
Blood boxing, even. I addressed blood boxing yesterday. I said, dude, don't make fucking videos addressing every Wilder fan and all of the LDBC saying that we can't make our mind up. Because we said in the first fight, hey, there was a floppy glove with a bit too much spacing between it. And Wilder has worn those same gloves, and his gloves didn't do that shit. And the
yeah,
second fight, we're saying that there is little to no padding in that glove, which means the fist is the blunt object. The fist, yeah? The knuckle, the bone.
yeah, yeah.
That's what we're saying. So don't make videos saying we haven't made our mind up and that we're all over the place. No. And if you see that, that's a very small minority. There is no
In
all over
Blood's
the place.
in Blood's defense, I don't know how old you are, but he's like quite an older person. He's a historian. He's seen so many type of fights. He's seen a lot of injuries like that, and he actually just thinks Tyson Fury won fair and square. He's a big Deontay Wilder fan as well, but I just think he just gave into it that Fury won, and his point that he's trying to make, even though he's not making it in a good way,
Yeah, but
he's trying to say,
the
let's
thing
look
with
forward to the third fight.
look, dude, you can't look forward to a third fight with look. You've seen my comments. Not
Yeah,
with a
yeah,
guy like that. Not with someone that big.
yeah.
Like, because that's the thing.
He's a giant, man.
Stop. You can't have that mentality when it comes to this. That's like if you work in a bank and the bank gets robbed, then you get shot in the leg and you
Yeah,
recover. Are you gonna work at the bank again?
nah, no chance.
You know,
Absolutely,
it. Like blood. Blood has a tremendous channel. I have so much respect. He's a good guy,
one
but
of the best channels in
do
YouTube.
not
Yeah,
say yeah. But that video, those two videos were really stupid. I mean,
he's
what are
frustrated.
you talking about? But I mean, he makes a couple good points. I'm just saying he's got to get his story straight because we have ours straight. There's evidence out there, and he's going to be on Fanon's channel, I think, in 2 days. But what I wanted to get to was the excuses and the excuses that a lot of these channels make. Someone said that Showbiz made a video. I don't give a fuck if
Yeah,
Showbiz made a video
I've seen it. I've
because
seen
he's
it. It's
bringing
very,
up
very.
gloves from
It's
his
dumb.
18th century.
He's very dumb the
He's
way he's
bringing up
doing it. I've seen
gloves
it.
from the 18th.
Yeah,
Yeah, like gloves from the 18th century. That is
yeah,
like, I'm gonna share a video here, right? We're gonna look at this video. Okay, hold on a sec. Right, Fit to Box. It's like a channel. He does glove reviews. He's got a good channel as well.
yeah.
This dude
What
was like
showbiz?
smacking.
Are you talking about showbiz?
Oh no, I'm talking about this channel here. Fit to Box. You see this?
Yeah, yeah. I can see it now.
All right, good. I'm gonna skip forward a bit. Now you see the silver pair of Adidas,
Yeah,
right? Those are horsehair, right? Now they say 100% horsehair, but there's always a little bit of foam padding with horsehair gloves that are, fully done, right? Now,
yeah.
let me just skip forward because it's not loading here, right? Their excuse is that horsehair gloves, they dent easy and they'll stay like that. But this guy literally hits it and it goes back to normal. Watch. I'll just mute him. Watch him whack this. And I don't know if you can. I'm pretty sure you can see most of it.
Yeah.
That's round. Okay, that is round.
Mm-hmm.
He's hitting it now, and it's still round. Right? It's wrinkled on the right side. It's round. I mean, you can't tell me my eyes are deceiving me.
No, it's not.
That's a round glove. If you really
Yeah.
want to get precise, like there's a dent there, but that's meant to be like that because that's where the finger meets the thumb there. He's hitting that with the palm of, like, he's hitting that with blunt force. That's with his palm, his wrist. Look at how round that is. So I'm just wondering how on earth Fury got his gloves to look like that. Like, I mean, look, he puts it up here as well. That's not the best bit though. The best bit's coming up now. Oh fuck, there's an ad.
There's a guy.
Hold,
There's a guy still. There's a guy still arguing in that video that I made. I just sent your link. I just sent this. Not the link, but the video. Like just share it. Hopefully, it's gonna come true.
hold on a minute. Let me see on my notification. No, it's not there.
No,
Hold on.
I just literally sent it to him, like, because he's still arguing. Like
Which one? Oh, let
the
me
video
stop.
that I made the video that I made yesterday. The one with the Tay. Yeah, there's a comment on it. Not the comment that you've made, but the comment that I think a guy called Richard or something. Have a look, his name.
Let me see. Oh, look it up.
Yeah, Larry Richardson. Yeah, the guy's still writing stuff.
Was it the 7-minute video or the long one?
No, the long one. Yeah, but underneath the comment section,
Let me go to the comment section.
there's a guy called Larry Richardson. He's still commenting. Not Larry Richardson, not himself, but a guy called PED.
Is that the one that's under Larry Richardson where he says, "Come on, bro, you ain't no teacher talking like that. If you stop teaching and take more English classes." Is that the one you're referring to?
Yeah, not him though. Not him though. All the way underneath the comment.
Okay. Hold on a sec.
There's a
Let
guy,
me
I just sent the link to him anyway. I just shared it, the video. So
let me go under. Yeah, here, I got it. Hold on. Oh, he's got an actual YouTube account, Pac Mantle Tay. Oh, okay, he's actually like that's Tay Jones. Like, oh, Tay actually replied to that shit. What's the other guy? The other guy that was commenting, the one that you just talked about. You there? You might have muted yourself. I mean, I don't know. No, I can't hear him. Yeah, I can't hear P.
yeah, can you hear me now? Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yo.
Which? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Which guy? In the PED?
Yeah, PED. I just sent the link to him anyway, like of the video. So I don't know. That guy's been literally been man. Doesn't give up.
They're trying to they're trying to send links of the fucking
Of
showbiz
thingy
video.
showbiz. Yeah, I watched it.
Hold
I
on,
don't even watch his channel.
hold on. Let me just see this real quick. Okay. Oh look, yeah, you sent him the video.
I sent him this video in it. So because
Oh
that guy has
fucking
been on it.
hell. Have you seen this video? Oh my god.
Who showbiz?
Hold on. Oh no, it's not his video. It's someone else.
Oh, he put someone else. All right.
Phoenix compilations. They're trying to fucking link a video and say that Wilder's got a. Oh, dude, watch. It's a minute long. It's not 16 minutes long like Showbiz.
I watched. I watched it. I watched it. It's there's a guy. Is like very biased. Yeah, he got
They're
two
showing
videos of that
Wilder's.
anyway.
Look, they're showing Wilder's glove. Hold on, look at this shit. This is hilarious. You see, this just fucking knows that. This just shows that you know that they think he cheated anyway. Look at this
Yeah,
guy. He's saying that that's dented. That
yeah. He's
glove
saying that
on
Mayweather
Wilder.
got a dent. Nah, that's not the same though, man.
Yeah,
That's
but
not. That's the same.
what did I just say? I said in this video, it's gonna do that because the glove meets the thumb there. That's how it's
Yeah,
designed. That's so your hand doesn't like go bone on bone with your thumb. That's why there's a different section there. That is, I mean, look at him trying to link, and look, dude. The lighting even says you're wrong. You're not even, like you're not talking about knuckles at this point. What is that? What is that? I think you cut out again, P.
hang on. Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that guy. Yeah, that you know the video that you're watching. Yeah, he made a he made another video of that about 4 months, 5 months ago, and he's got like a million. I think like he's got like over a million view. It was like Fury grabbing his shorts with his. Can you do that when you got your gloves on? Can you actually grab your shorts?
Yeah, you can grab them.
So
You
I've
can't
never
grab
put
them
a glove
much.
on. I've never put a glove on. So basically, when you got a glove, yeah, like can you stretch your hands around?
No, you can only clench it and re-clench it. You can't
Okay, okay.
do
So yeah,
you can't do tasks with it. This guy's an idiot. I mean, look at him. He's put up a pic of Rosado, right?
yeah.
Dude, and then he's put up this one of Chris Eubank. That
No, that's not the
happened.
same though.
That happens. Look at Chris's hand. It's bent, so the friction's got to go down with it. Of course, there's got to be a little bit of wrinkling. I'm not saying a boxing glove can't be completely unwrinkled. It's got to wrinkle a little bit, but
Yeah,
you can't put these up. And look, what's the next one? Like Rival is square. That's their brand. Like that's where it's meant to be.
that's the thing, man.
Like what
They
is
just
like you're saying that's dented, but in another picture, it's crazy. Hold on a
I
sec.
can't believe he got a million views on one of those ones.
Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Hold on a minute. I gotta fix my connection. I'll be like a minute.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, we back. All right.
Yeah, the thing is though, that the thing that bothers me is like I don't mind if they're Tyson Fury fans, yeah. But
Yeah.
the problem we've got is like when you ignore when you ignore so much evidence and you defend evidence. Like I'm an AJ fan, yeah. I don't
Mm-hmm.
mind telling people that. And if that was not AJ, I would say, yeah, listen, it looks clearly that he cheated, you know, and I have to open my mind to it because at the end of the day, it's if AJ kills someone while he's cheating, like I can't like support that. Like I want him to be an honest fighter. I want him to win honestly. And Fury comes across as a guy that he'll do anything, like to get his way. Like he's just that type of guy. Like when you look at his track record from what he done, like he's always this guy like feel sorry for me type of guy. Especially like when he came back to sport, he left England and all, and he went to America. Because in England, like he knows that we don't care about his so-called depression, like that he's claiming that he's got depression. But in America, like they feel so sorry for him and all that sort of stuff in it. But in England, he doesn't get this type of sympathy because we can see it through him, like that he's such a liar. You know, that's why
Yeah.
like they're never gonna care about him because the way he carries himself.
I
That's
just gotta
why
mute. I gotta mute myself. Keep talking.
like the English, community, the real English people, they don't care about Tyson Fury. It's just the YouTube people that we're seeing online. That's nothing. We're seeing what 2,000-3,000 people defending him. That's nothing compared to the wider perspective people like in England. Like most of them they rather support like Dillian White. Even Hugo Fury, they rather support him. Dave Allen. You got what I mean, like Cesaro. But yeah, man, Tyson Fury, man, like he's such a drama queen, man. He seeks so much attention, absolute
Yeah.
attention, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I saw that since like 2013 and shit. Like, dude, it just the track record's so bad that it's hard to like ignore it because that guy he's made. I saw the video by the way. You can't grab your trunks. You can't grab. You can't do
Oh, you
that.
can't do that. All right,
I mean,
that's mad, isn't it?
you can't open your glove that much. Look, you can get it with the small part of the end of the glove where the fingers are, but you can't
Yeah,
like full on lift them. That just proves that he had the floppy glove in the
yeah, but
left hand.
that guy that made the video is actually defending Fury. You know that he's trying to say in the end, like he don't think he's like basically lying to us in the beginning, making out he's like saying Fury's a cheater, and then in the end when you when you finish the video, he's like, oh, do I think Fury cheated? Nah, I don't think so. So it's basically leading us on and all, innit? But
No,
he's an idiot anyway, that guy.
yeah, he's trying to. They're all stupid. Like, and here's my issue as well. Like the thing of if it was true, Wilder would have come out already. Like, I mean, if he's got a dent in his head, I think he'd rather spend some time with his family and
Yeah,
heal than just like come out and do what others want him to do. Like
exactly.
Tay said he moves when he wants to move. So he'll when he comes out, I don't want to hear, oh, it's not true. Like if a doctor comes out, they're gonna say, oh, he's like a witch doctor or like he's not a real doctor. You watch.
The thing is though that the longer he's silent, yeah, the better because the more people start panicking. Because you got Mauricio Solomon the other day, he came out and he spoke to Sky Sports or BT Sport, one of them anyway. He spoke to them and he started saying that I was in a room. Like, how can you be in a room when there's no like footage of you being in the room when the gloves or the wraps was getting done? Because there's no footage of that anyway. And Tay said that he never seen him, and even if he did come, he might have said hello and then goodbye kind of stuff. And Mauricio Solomon comes, he's the type of guy like anyway. He's a bit, he comes across as lazy, like that's the way I'm looking at him. The way he acts, the way he moves, because I see him on Twitter and all that sort of stuff, and the way he acts when he's in the ring. And then you got Tyson Fury coming out the other day saying like, "Oh, I've done it with this fist, 275 whatever pounds he is," and and then he's saying like, "I'm gonna end his career," and that sort of stuff. And like, why? How come you never came out in the first place? Just because Marcellus Wilder, said something. Tay has been saying this for a while. Tay is basically as good as, he's like a brother to Wilder. Like when you look at, their Instagram and stuff like that, like they're together all the time. You know, he's got no reason to lie. So why is Fury now coming out like in this week? Why did he not come out ages ago? It's because I think like something is up, man. Something is in the air, man. But we'll see, man. We'll see. But some people are saying that, oh, they're doing this because, if he admits, the loss, then the fight, no one's gonna want to watch it. But at the end of the day, I would watch the fight regardless. The third fight, whether he lost or not, like the third fight is always gonna be big. Don't get, But I don't know, man. It's just things is messed up, man, bro, man. It's absolute everything is messed up. You know what I mean?
It is messed up, dude. Like you've been watching Fanon?
Yeah, sometimes I was watching it earlier actually.
Yeah, I've been watching. Like you can't
They
argue.
accused him. Have you seen it? Have you seen it that they accused him on
Yeah,
social
I saw
media?
that. Yeah, I saw that. I would see that, but like that's the stuff. Like they don't want their guy to like get suspended for this because they know that it's a wrap. I mean, you got Tay coming out that like Tay's edging us on. Like he's not giving us everything, but he's giving us a good account of the events. Like he's telling us what really went on, but like the whole truth will be exposed soon enough. But dude, there's a dent in his skull. The guy's got little to no padding in his glove. He did illegal moves within the ring, hitting the back of the head and all.
Use his
Um,
weight.
yeah, and then there's the first fight, the floppy glove. And remember, in a couple days, PBC, they're going to air that fight between Wilder and Fury. And we're going to see backstage what they're doing, in certain segments throughout that. Because it's like 3 or 4 hours stream, right? So you'll see the gloves and everything. So, look, man, I mean, like I'll be on LOSD tomorrow. I don't know when in the show I'll pop in, but I will pop in and I'll try to get on the panel. But, like,
I don't think he's got a book though. Like, let me check his channel. Normally he books in advance, innit? Like at least a couple of days before he goes live. Let me see, loss.
no, I'm just talking about like when I will get in. Like I
Oh,
don't
he
know.
hasn't booked. No, maybe yeah, he's gonna come tomorrow,
Yeah,
but he
who
hasn't.
knows? But I doubt he wouldn't because he's probably seen this and he's
He has to come.
like he's pissed, man. Like he must be pissed about it because he like Fury like I like the guy. I don't really like the guy now because of what he's done. Like you can't tell me that it's photoshopped or that it's edited or whatever. Like at this point, just don't make. People are making 11-minute videos, 16-minute videos. There's no point. Like in trying to, fight this and trying to say that it was photoshopped or that it's fake or he didn't cheat like he did. We just have to see a little more from Wilder, and that will be that.
You got a lot of channels from the YTBC. I don't know if you know any of these channels. Like the haters. Like if you like, you probably like Showbiz obviously and Bruce Wayne and Counterpunch, but there's other ones. There's other small ones as well. Like those other small ones, man. Like I don't watch their channels anymore because it's getting to a point like when you see the comment section, it's just crazy, man.
Which
The way
ones?
they're getting defended.
Which ones are they?
There's channels. There's channels like Unrivaled channels, and have you heard of Unrivaled Boxing?
Yeah, he's an idiot.
He basically like I'm alright with him, but his comments like the people like they're racist and all, and it to me, and basically like he doesn't say nothing to them like he's good friends with them. Like he make out like he's saying stuff to them, but at the same time like he's not not telling them off or blocking them.
My thing is like because you were on one of his shows, but which is fine, but he's stupid because he made a video saying that the glove picture was photoshopped, but he's stupid.
It's not photoshopped. That
he
was
got
easy. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Sorry.
too easy, that one, because he put a different photo up that looked, on a different angle, but he thought he could use that and say it's photoshopped. And then I had Tony's reviews say that he'll make a video and explain why it's all bullshit. He hasn't made the video yet. I had
He's embarrassed.
IBT on
Yeah.
yesterday. He's cool, but he's with
IBT
the
is
YTBC.
IBT. He is on the fence a little bit. He's all right. He's I've not had a problem with him. And there's a guy called Intangible. Like he's all right at times, but sometimes he goes with their narrative. Like I've been on Rival Show like a good few times. Like he's an alright guy, but the people that on their channel like Johnny Boy and stuff like that he's a pure racist guy. He uses the N-words on a consistent basis. I tells him like, oh, you're not allowed to say that, and then he's just like, well, my friends, I live in the hood.
No, yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, no,
it's messed up.
I got no problem with anyone, man. Like, I got no problem. I think Bruce Wayne, I have a problem with that guy. But apart from
Bruce Wayne is getting better now. Bruce Wayne is actually like he's different now. Like he used to be bad. Bruce Wayne.
He's not different. Just because he put a freaking video up, saying that the cheating might be real. That doesn't mean he's different. He's just trying to make a video and yeah. I know.
Parker Master is in the chat.
Yeah, I know. I see him. Look, I don't want a third fight, man. Like it's too dangerous, and I'm looking at the fight. There was no way Wilder was going to win that night. Like he could have had the most will in the world, which he probably does, but there was no way he was going to win that fight. Like Fury did everything he could to win that fight. Hit the back of the head, the gloves, sorry. Like there's so many pictures, and like people are saying that even in the video it doesn't look like that. Dude, you can see it's flat. How can you tell me that in the video it doesn't look like it? One picture is enough. The dude privated his gallery.
Yeah, those pictures basically they were going with the narrative saying like, oh, all these YTBC channels are saying like, oh, it's fake. They all start making videos about it, and then when other channels like the people that are like a little bit in the middle start saying like, oh no, it's not photoshopped, because they contacted the guy and they seen that it's definitely not photoshopped, it's real, and the guy has now removed those photos. Clearly, Fury's team clearly bought it, because those pictures were quite expensive. I think like one of those pictures was like $400 or 400 pounds. So you know what I mean? And so they got bought. So he's made like good money out of those pictures, thanks to us. Really, it's gone now.
No, that's true. You gotta understand, like he's a good photographer, but like he doesn't want to be involved.
Yeah,
fucking Parkour Master must be trolling, but just say what you gotta say, Parkour. I don't know what you're on about, but man, like there's no excuse. Like, give the only reasonable thing you could say to me, okay, is that they could have the third fight and do a better job at, seeing if there's cheating. But you could say that about all the other fights, that have been cancelled and, that are upcoming. Like, maybe in White versus Povetkin, that shit could happen. Like, there shouldn't be a third fight because it's too dangerous, okay?
The reason why I think it should be a third fight is because when I spoke to Tay, and he was like, I said to him, in that type of manner as well, and he said, would it go to kind of court or something, or would the third fight happen? And he said the third fight has to happen because, where they're from, like, they take it in a ring, like, a mano type of thing, rather than taking it to court and then the fight won't happen. He's angry. Like, from what I'm getting, the energy that I'm getting from the team of Wilder, they're saying basically like, we want, it's war. Like, people are laughing and stuff like that, Like I've seen when he released that on his Instagram, people were like laughing, and when he's saying like, "Oh my peoples," like, "Oh your king is here," you know that, you remember that video, yeah? So people
Which
are
one?
making jokes out. You know when he came out, the day when he lost a couple of days later, and he said that your king is here, and this is war now, stuff like that, and like it's war. Like he doesn't want to take it to court. He wants this fight, and I think he
Yeah, but
knows how to
the
like
thing,
he. Yeah, go for it.
sorry, the thing with me is, I know Tay implied that, right? But if you're like Shelley Finkel or Al Heyman, are you gonna allow it? Because I know there's money on the table, but
That
there is
money's
a
too good.
the fine line between that and your own health and well-being, because you are in the ring with the biggest heavyweight. Tyson Fury makes Joshua look small, okay?
Yeah,
Wilder,
but Joshua is a lot bigger than Wilder though, in like not height, but like the width, like
yeah,
in terms of size.
I know that, but dude, you're going in there with someone that's 6'9", that has
Giant.
a dodgy glove, that will do anything to win. What, I don't know what sense there is. Look, you can have all this bravado, like
Yeah,
with it's war, this and that, dude. It's parkour master. Get to the point, dude. Um, it doesn't make sense to me. Like it doesn't, like, just rule it a no contest, sue
yeah,
him, whatever you got to do, and then whoever wins between White and Povetkin, they're next, because Joshua won't fight Wilder. Whatever happens during that time between the fighters, that won't happen. So just fight the mandatory. Whoever wins, right? Because they're going to vacate the belt. They won't just give it to Wilder. They're going to vacate it. Just make
yeah.
that happen. Make that
No, they're not
happen.
gonna vacate it. They're not gonna vacate it. I think what you're talking about the WBC, yeah?
Yeah.
The WBC, whatever happens, if that gets dropped, that goes automatically to Dillian White, because Dillian White is the interim champion. And I think if I remember it right, the rules are the interim champion is actually a champion in waiting. So there's actually two champions in the WBC. You got when you look at the rankings, yeah, Dillian White is not ranked. He's basically a champion underneath Tyson Fury. So he's got the interim belt, the silver belt that he used to have, is now with Daniel Dubois. So he's basically you can call him a champion, in with a question mark. So he's half a champion dealing White right now, with him holding that interim position. But this is the thing; it's all messed up, man. It's complete. So if let's say Fury gets banned, that belt goes to White, and then White is going to be fighting, obviously Wilder for it. So Wilder will be like, trying to get his belt back from Dillian White. It's all crazy, isn't it? How the rule works, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just crazy how parkour could just, I don't know
Oh my
what.
days.
Don't say that shit ever. That's really stupid.
What did he say?
No.
No, that's the thing is, I think if anything, like it's not even about that. Listen, they made good money with each other. We remember all the problems like going back and forward between Wilder and AJ. Obviously, like with Eddie Hearn calling Wilder's manager Shirley and stuff like that, like calling him names, and Shirley Finkel not wanting to talk to Eddie Hearn, and then there was like, they were saying like, oh, AJ don't want the fight, the $50 million. Then it was like, Wilder don't want the 100 million. It's just back and forward, and then they had enough of each other. Then Fury came in a picture. Yeah, it was easy, fight to make, big name, a guy that fought Vladimir Klitschko, became, the unified champion. This is that. And it was so easy to make that fight. It wasn't because they're in love. You can't say that, Master Parker, It was just easy. The two teams go along with each other. And that's why, like, they're good dancing partners in terms of, getting a deal done. But yeah, and they had good, amazing fights. Both fights were, amazing. If Fury, didn't cheat, in my opinion, because all Fury had to do is kept his, pattern in the gloves, and that's it. Because we know he's a good boxer. He moves good, and maybe he would have done the same thing. Who knows? Because you remember, like I said earlier when I came on, Wilder tripped, while he was walking, and before that, back in January, he was a little bit ill. He was a bit frail. He had some sort of flu and all that sort of stuff. So obviously, that's not Fury's fault. So Fury could have won this fight. In all honesty, if it didn't come to this, you know. But yet again, I think the arrogance of Fury is catching up to him. That's what I think, anyway.
Well, he got laid out in the first fight, and he thought, "Fuck, well, I gotta do anything I can to win." You know, it, it just, I'm getting tired because, dude, it's tiring. Answering these trolls and everything, like barbershop conversations. Just uploaded something right now, but like I don't get it because it's such a dodgy situation. This it's you have to really give me something to believe that Fury didn't cheat, because I'll put my hand up high in the air and say, hey, I was wrong. If this is all if this is all wrong what we're saying and Fury didn't cheat, yeah, but dude, like I can see knuckles, I can see that flat glove. You can't debate me on this because I'm going to destroy you on it, just like
And
Fanon and everyone else.
the thing that barbershop conversation, the video that he released anyway, there's no point in watching that because I know what he's talking about. He's talking about those gloves that Fury used. They are they are like not legal. Like I think it's not legal to use it, something like that, because Blue Blood was saying it earlier, and the WBC got they've got a partnership with those gloves, those make. That's why they're not really gonna go in, because there's gonna be a lot of questions. Basically, this whole thing is messed up right now. All the information that's coming out, from what the WBC, because listen, the WBC, yeah, they've been crooked for a while. Like, this is not just now. I've been saying it for a while. The WBC, they do what they want to do. Like, it's run by Mauricio Solomon. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can see this, right? I think he saw the video. Parkour, I mean, dude. I think I will delete those comments. Fuck. Really? Yeah, you better delete them. God, dog. I can't hear Pep. He'll
Yeah,
get
can you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah, because I went. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. You saw that? You saw that video just now? Put
Which one?
the one with the gloves.
Oh yeah, the idiot. Yeah.
No, this one here. I'll show you.
Oh, your one.
No, this isn't mine though. See, this is from Fit2Box.
Oh yeah, but did you upload it on your YouTube?
Yeah, I did. Just a certain bit of the horsehair glove.
I was gonna watch it. I was gonna watch it later on. Yeah, but I seen you. I was gonna watch it, and then I seen you live in it. That's why I jumped on. On a live in it.
Yeah, but
otherwise
dude,
I would have watched it.
Watch this, right? This is horsehair. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at the glove. Go back to original shape.
Exactly. That's what I said to Tate. I was saying that to him, because those gloves, yeah, if you touch it, it goes all the way flat. You can feel your whole fingers, and I don't think he took it out as well. You know what he done? He moved it a little bit. You can move it. You can move those horsehair, so you don't have to take it out. So in a way, you cannot say he's. They can get away with the cheating. See what I'm coming from?
I know that, but dude, like
yeah, but if they moved it and then when the commission checks it, it's all fine because the horsehair is still there. That's the loophole. Yeah, it's a loophole.
And what do you think Fury did when they checked it? He probably
it's go back to normal.
Yeah, but like that went back to normal. Like, and that's
the horsehair, it goes back. You just push the horsehair back in. That's all it is. You know what you do, yeah? Fury is a clever guy. You have to remember. I don't know if you have any gypsies in Australia, but there's a lot of gypsies in England. Yeah, they're very clever people.
No
Like
doubt, man.
they're very very clever, very clever. And the gypsies, no one mess with them. Like people are like scared of them. Like they very good at with their hands and stuff like that. You know, and they live in their caravans. They do whatever they want. Like gypsies, like you can't mess with them. And that is actually he's a con. That's a clever con because all he had to do is move to the side, and when he took his gloves off, he can just push it back in, and then that's it. The commission checks it. Everything is in there. The horsehair is in there. So it was definitely horsehair then. Yeah, the gloves was in there. It wasn't a cushion or anything.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Paffin don't do that. Like Paffin,
Oh,
like I showed you Adidas, right?
yeah.
So people can say that that's inaccurate, but it's still horsehair. That's what people are saying. That's the excuse. But Paffin don't do that shit. I'll bring a picture up. Actually, hold on. You can talk. I'll bring a picture up. Oh, you watch.
Yeah. So this is the thing. Like the gloves. Is Parker Master a boxing fan or is he UFC? Is he a UFC fan?
He likes both.
Oh, he was saying he asked the
yeah,
topic and all.
I mean, parkour. We're talking about Wilder Fury. I just said before at the start of my stream, you can watch it back. That Burns has got COVID. He got coronavirus, so they're trying to find a replacement. But on 7 days' notice, there won't be a replacement because no one wants to fight Usman. Really, no one does. Colby does, but no one else really. And Colby's going to ask for too much money.
So yeah, the gloves. It's very clever what he done. He just moved it to the side. But now that you're telling me that the Paffin, the make Paffin, the gloves that Fury used, they're not supposed to have horsehair, then it changes the whole game, basically. The whole game changes. But how can you... So that means, basically, like, the cushion inside the gloves, is that removable? Like, this is what I want to know. Is it easy to be removed? Can you remove it easily, like, or is it stuck together?
People have done it. Let me just clear something up, P-Boxing. Sorry, because I was just answering this. Paffin does do horsehair, right? They just made a custom glove for Fury. What I'm saying is that Paffin only use one layer of horsehair in their other gloves. I will show you right now here. And they do not dent like that.
Okay.
So let me just get to it. These are all the, trainers and fighters that use Paffin, okay?
Yeah.
Let's get something clear as well. Fury used Paffin, I think, let me see. I think, was it XL? Right? Now you can see it says quality leather, right? So that's the horsehair. Everything else is foam. All right? Everything else is a gel. See?
Yeah.
Right? Let me go down.
So his specific one was supposed to be not horsehair. It was supposed to be a foam then.
Well, they make foam and they only have one layer of horsehair. But Fury's, he managed to get a custom pair made for him that was made out of more horsehair, but it still had foam in it.
Okay, so the foam must have been removed then. Kept the horsehair in.
Well,
and you can easily put it back in.
Let me show you, because they're pro. Remember, they're pro Mexican. They're hold. Let me look the glove up.
Oh, the glove. Oh, it's made by Mexican people. Is that right?
German. No, it's German.
Blue Blood was saying British and German. I don't know what he was on about when he was saying British and German. Like,
yeah,
unless he was saying it's. Oh,
they're made there. That's what they're made in Germany, dude. Like they write back to you in German. They're a German brand. They're not Mexican.
Wow. But WBC WBC got a share in it. They got a partnership in those Pathan gloves makes. That's why it's not in their interest for them to investigate it. Plus, they're making money out of Fury at the same time. Not only are they making money out of him holding the title and all that, but they're making money out of him, out of Tyson Fury wearing those gloves. So WBC is a win-win situation. Why would they investigate their own asset? It's just
like
it's not. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, does it?
no, it doesn't. I can't find the picture of the gloves, but the look here, right? Now this is what Fury's this is the model he wore on the night. You will see it here. Now it says Pro Mexican, but that is the name of the glove. It doesn't mean it's a Mexican. It's a puncher's glove, so that's what they offer it. Just look here, okay?
Is that what Canelo wears?
No, he never wears Pathan. Never. Just read here, all right?
I can't see it though.
You can't see it. It says handmade quality leather boxing gloves in the Mexican style, but it's made in Germany, obviously, with multi-layered PSX4 foam padding, fixed thumb and lacing, right? These are 10 ounce, right? These have one layer of horsehair in them, okay? That's the pair that Fury wore, right? And you can see there's a picture of Vladimir Klitschko. There's no dent in his either, right?
Yeah.
So, which other one? Christina Hammer's worn it. I gotta go. Tyron Zeig has worn Pro Guard. These have PSX3F foam padding. They have the thumb fixture and the proper lacing on it, and that has leather on it, so that has a layer of horsehair. That has no dent in it. What happened was Fury got his own pair made. They're shout out to Parkour Master. They're made for him, but just because they're horsehair, it doesn't mean it can dent, because Pathan don't make those green ones all the time. They don't make them. You look at the catalog. Actually, let me just put the link in so people can.
Vladimir Klitschko wore them when he fought Fury in Germany.
Yeah, but
he wore the red ones.
Why didn't Vladimir Klitschko wear full-on Pathan? Because Vladimir Klitschko's worn the Pro Guard and he's worn the Pro Mexican. He hasn't got a full-on creased-up pair, an old-looking pair of green Pathan horsehair gloves. In his 11-year reign as the heavyweight champion, he has never got that pair. But you mean to tell me that Tyson Fury can just get a pair, and you gotta understand, P, those gloves can't dent like that. It doesn't matter if they're horsehair or not. They can't dent.
Yeah.
Because the other fighters wear Pro Guard and they're the same ounce, right? They don't dent at all. So, I mean, let me look up Zeig versus Paul Smith, right? I'll put up a video if I can. And I'll show you what
it's
I'm
just about. When you look into the whole situation, it's all it's crazy, especially the people that are involved with Fury as well. Fury, he's got a lot of dangerous people behind him. Like that guy Kinham. Do you know that guy Kinham? He's supposed to be a drug lord. That guy, is a guy you don't mess with.
Don't mention him. Don't mention his name. But I mean, it's all
very
alleged.
dangerous.
It's all alleged.
Very But those type of people, you mess with them, this is why, I don't know, there's so much money involved in this fight as well. That's what I think. While he hasn't got no choice but to fight Fury for the third one. It's just crazy, bro.
I mean, I don't know.
There's so much pressure.
It's all a lot. It's all a lot to take in. But let me just bring up this is German boxer called Tyron Zeig, right? and he wears Paffin. He is worn because Paffin have the following brand. They have the Pro Mex. This is for competition. The Pro Mexican XL. They have the Pro Classic. They have the Pro Guard as well. He's worn all three of those brands. Tyrone Zieg, right? Klitschko's worn the Pro Guard and he's worn the Pro Mexican, right? Mostly the Pro Mexican, right? Gloves. You cannot find in Tyrone Zieg's fights dents or anything of that nature because his gloves are on properly. And because his gloves are on properly, there's no denting in there. There's like you'll see I'll bring some videos up. Right? Let me just see this. These are like in Germany, these fights as well. But again, the glove shouldn't dent. Straight up. Let me see this.
So, Watcher, let me ask you an honest question, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, do you think there was any object in those gloves? In your honest opinion?
No.
Okay, so we're just talking about, just the fist without nothing in there. It was just his fist.
Yeah. I've always maintained that stance. It's his fist. It's not an object. It's his fist.
So what's Marcelo saying? Is Marcelo's, is he indicating that there was something in those gloves? Or is he saying what we're saying, like that there's no pattern in the glove?
Let me look at the screenshot. I saved the story. Look. Here it is. Okay. Look, before I show you this, dude, Marcelos, like, I believe him, but he's got to fucking word things like better and be more specific because it makes us look bad and makes Deontay look bad. So let me just read it out to you. It's quite long, so I'll skip to the bit. It was discovered by doctors that my brother has a dent in the side of his head. He spelled Jew wrong. Due to a blunt object struck against his head from his last fight. Oh, fuck. No glove or fist was able to cause the damage according to the autopsy. So he's saying there was an object. The thing with me is that that's not what I'm saying or what other people are saying. Like, let me look up. I mean, you have to provide proof that, because I'm assuming the blunt object, he's talking about the fist, but he's not. He's saying that no fist could have done that damage, which it can do that damage. The story's got to get straight with him, not us, because
it changes the whole story. And if they're saying that there's an object inside the gloves, it changes the whole thing. It's better for them to go with there was no pattern in the glove rather than saying there's an object, because then potentially, like, that's hard to believe from the people. Like, people won't buy that into it, rather than saying he moved it around, or one of the team took the the pattern or
because
the stuff out of it.
Yeah. Most of what we're saying is that there was little to no padding, so the fist was able to hit him. Look, a fist can do that damage.
Oh, Tyson Fury is in the chat. Tyson Fury is in the chat.
I know, he came yesterday. He's cool. This guy's cool.
All right.
he'll say some funny stuff up and down, so just don't worry about it. my thing is this, right? Maybe he made an error on it. You know,
Yeah,
maybe he did it on purpose. Maybe he, put it up and maybe he said it, but he didn't mean it, like about the
yeah.
object. But my issue is that, dude, like this evidence that Wilder's going to come out with, it must be. I'm not even going to say it must be accurate to what we've said because again, we're fans looking at it, right? Um, that's a good one from Tyson Fury. Like
Well, let me see.
you
Let
have
me
to
see.
have you have to like we need to see an X-ray. Like we're not gonna get an X-ray of the glove. Like Fanon said that. He said we're not gonna get an X-ray of the glove. So
Yeah.
you gotta prove that some sort of object was in there. I don't know what it could have been, man. I don't know what object could get in there. But dude, like to me, it
What
was just
about what
this.
about what about a knuckle? What about a knuckle duster? Can that be possible, or
No, no way.
a flatter one? You know, one not like normally a knuckle duster are like rounds, isn't it? What if there's like the sign? He is a millionaire after all. So
The
what if
thing,
there's like a
yeah,
square one?
I know that, but the thing with me is that when I think of a blunt object, I just think of a small strap of metal, just a flat piece of metal you could have put in. That's what I think. If you
Yeah, but
like,
it has to fit your finger. No, but it has to fit into your hands. You can't. It can't look if it's the shape. If it's like a weird shape, then it will be it'll be clear. Like like obviously Wilder would have noticed it if something's hitting your metal. But if it's like in your four of in your four fingers, you know,
it
then
doesn't matter
in,
if Wilder would have noticed it because he's like, what do you got to do? You're getting hit in the face. Like if it feels harder, you're not going to
yeah,
complain to the ref. You don't know because you're saying like between your hands, dude. Like he could have put it inside the padding. Like he could have done, but again, like I don't believe there was an object
yeah.
in the
But
glove.
if you Yeah, but I know I don't believe that either. But I'm saying that if it's a little metal, I don't think that can do a lot of damage. I would think the only thing if there is an object and if that's what they want to go with, I would say it's a knuckle duster, one that's like a square. But if it's like a round, the original knuckle duster, they're round. So those ones, you could clearly see that on the gloves, like especially on the picture. You can't see a round stuff. You could just see a square, something flat. But I don't think there's an object at all. I think if that if but the thing is the message that I'm getting from them is they're trying to say there is some sort of object because what they're saying is a guy that's pillow fisted, how can he put a dent inside another man's head? That's what the argument is. Because when I
You
spoke to
see,
Tate, he's saying
that's
stuff
the
like
big
that.
one. That's the big one for me, right? We could talk about the gloves not being able to dent and everything. That picture, I've never look, I've never seen that dent in any other of Wilder's other fights. You can go to my posts. I'll put pictures up. Like it's on the side of his head, and it's like a weird shape. And I don't want to hear Blood Boxing making a video saying, "Oh, like there's, I've seen those injuries before." Show us then, because I've not seen that. All I've seen is like really bad swelling and cuts and all this and all other injuries. I've not seen dents in people's faces, man. I know Cotto was pretty messed up, but he had something in his glove. I'm believing that Fury just hit him with his knuckles really well, really good, man. Like he just hit him with his knuckles really good.
Like, have you watched Sport and Icon before? Or, I don't know if you know of him. He was saying like the reason why he was hitting like he was using a lot of power is because he put his feet like on the ground when he was punching. He was normally when Fury punches like he's always like on the go, but he literally like he was like stationary and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. Sporting Icon obviously like he always says he's biased. He's AJ Fury and Dillian White fan. He's a UK basically fan. That's what he says anyway. Yeah, fair play to him. If that's what, at least he's been honest, unlike some people. But I don't know, man. I just think I hope it's over, man. I can't wait for the third fight because it's stressful, bro, man.
I'm not talking about any third fight. I mean, I respect the opinion of people thinking there could be a third fight, but you can't. You
Yeah,
can't
but it
really
is though.
rule.
The third fight, it's already been agreed.
It has. It
It's gonna
hasn't.
happen.
It
It's gonna
hasn't
happen
been.
19th
No.
of December.
Why do you think it's happened? Just because Bob Arum or an executive from Top Rank says it's
It's
gonna.
PT as well.
Hold on. Just let me say my piece so you get the whole idea of it. I heard Tay Jones say December 19th. On his Twitter, right? Which I don't believe, right? And I also don't believe the person from Top Rank that said December 19th. Why do you think they would say that now? Because of all the shit that's coming out, like the photos, the video footage, the dent. Like they're trying to distract. Look at Fanon's video. They're trying to distract. Nothing's agreed to at all. There's not even a set venue. They haven't even booked that stadium. They're saying they want to book that stadium. Nothing's official yet at all.
It's reserved. They're saying it's reserved.
Reserved. I mean, well, we'll see anyway. But look, regardless, I mean, you can't make the look. If the third fight happens, I mean, I won't be looking forward to it because I don't think Wilder can win if Fury's in there with those glove with a tampered glove, man. I mean, I just want it all to be cleared up very soon. I do want Wilder to come out within at least a month, like at least in August. I'd like him to come out.
Yeah.
Any longer than that, then it's going to start. It's just a too long of a waiting game.
Basically, like the energy that I'm getting at is, I think actually Wilder is gonna come out like this coming week, like basically next week, like within like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know. I think he's coming out really soon, like because how everything's going on and how Blue Blood was saying like he spoke to Wilder for 2 hours, stuff like that. I don't know how much I want to believe that. The way everything is going on, the way BT is saying like, oh, we've got this stadium reserved on the 19th of December, and it's just everything is it's happening at once. With Mauricio Solomon coming out and saying I was in both rooms when they were getting wrapped, and things is about to explode, man. I think they're gonna come out. Wilder has to come out this coming week or next week at least. Like August is too long, man. This story is going on for too long. Like he needs to come out. Like, but like they said, yeah, he's the king, innit? Like it's up to him. When he wants to come out, really, innit? You know what I mean?
I just don't want it to be too long because the other channels, anyway, and all the other trolls, they can't make reasonable arguments, right? But I just don't want Wilder's like legacy tainted by this because I just want a real official. Like I know I've seen the pictures and everything, but I do want. Excuse me. Oh,
You're tired, yeah?
no, I'm good. Like, I mean, this week would be good, man. Like this coming week, that would be great if you came out with the stuff and everything. That would be superb, dude. Like, my thing is this, all right. So many actions, like even Tyson Fury in that video, he seemed very tense. All the actions I've seen have shown that this could be like the real deal. Like I kind of do believe it's the real deal already. But again, Wilder is the guy. That is who we got to hear. Or Deontay is the guy we got to hear it from. As for Blue Blood, my issue with Blue Blood is that sometimes I can't believe everything he says because when he says, like you just said that he said, he was on the like talking with Wilder for 2 hours. I mean, I don't know if I can believe that. Always,
No, the thing is though, like Tay actually came in his comment section when he was doing the live show, and he confirmed it, saying yeah, like so. I don't know, man. There's something like I don't know. Why would he do that? What's the relationship between Tay and Wilder right now? Like everything's all messed up right now, really. Like, what if everything turns out like upside down? Who knows? Who knows? But I think
I
Wilder has
mean,
to come out now. Wilder would have came. I think Wilder, if this Tay is obviously is the spokesman of Wilder, so if Tay was not telling the truth, I think Wilder would have came out. So I think the story of Tay is true. Like everything what he's saying is basically coming from Wilder. Otherwise,
yeah,
Wilder
I
would have said, "Look,
believe,
this guy's lying about me."
I believe Tay. I believe everything Tay says because there's just something about him. Like for non-spoken to him as well. Like you believe, like he said, you believe that Tay believes what he's saying out of his own mouth. So I do think if Tay said anything inaccurate, he would have said some said something like, oh, that's not true, whatever. But if Tay confirmed it with Blue Blood, then he confirmed it and it was real, because the only thing with Blue Blood is that he made a video once saying that Tyson Fury could have failed the VADA test and he didn't fail the VADA test for the Wilder
Oh
fight.
yeah, yeah.
So that
That
was a
one
lie.
was
And that,
because
that,
that came from Ring IQ.
oh, did
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Ring IQ basically posted on his Twitter like Mauricio Sullivan, like apparently like Tyson Fury failed at something. This is that for being too good, something to do along that line anyway. And I think Blue Blood took it and he didn't say the end bit, and
No,
he's still
no,
saying it till now.
no, that was before. That he made that video before Ring IQ did that shit. But that's the only thing I can really, you know, because look, Blue Blood gets attacked a lot, right? Like Kurt likes to attack him a lot. Bruce likes to attack him a lot. All these channels like to attack Blue because they think he's vulnerable. But he's
But he's
got the
more
goods.
successful. He's
He's
very
got the
successful.
goods. He's got the goods. He's got the Tay Jones connection. He's got connections with Wilder directly, Deontay. So
But do you know why though? Do you know why he's got that? Because he works hard. When there's fights, he travels. He's a lot of money. Like you know, he used to like I don't know if he works nowadays, but before like when I used to watch his videos like years ago, like back in 2017, 18, like he used to like drive like a lorry, like a trucks,
hmm,
and he used to do that while he used to do the show and stuff like that. The guy worked hard. Like whenever there's fights and stuff like that, he's always there. Like he's trying to get there. He grinds, like and credit to him. Like when you work so hard, plus he used to speak to other from when he was like not that big of a deal. So that's why it's good to talk to people when they're like not that high up in life. That's what I'm trying to do now, trying to make befriend these fighters, like you know while they're young, because that's what you do, like otherwise when they become big they're not going to want to talk to you. So,
yeah,
what I mean, it's hard, like once they got millions of followers, like it's hard, isn't it, like to get hold of them, man.
yeah. Well, he got to him early. With that, I mean, I don't know. Like, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But everything we've seen so far, pretty much, confirms that something dodgy did happen. So, you know, we'll
What I want to say is though, like I really want to see, like in my point of view, I'm talking about, like I understand where you stand, like you don't want to see the Ted fight because of his like health, because you can't trust Fury because he's capable of doing anything. But I really, really want to see the third fight, and the reason why I want to see the third fight is because like there's gonna be so much checking so on, so there's no like no one's gonna there's gonna be no allegation or whatsoever. Like everything is gonna be checked through and throughout. There's gonna be a new team according to Wilder, so this time round, there's gonna be no more talks. Like I don't want to say the word excuse because that word is basically not one of the most horrible words to use. Excuse. So I'm not gonna say excuse. I'm just gonna say like it's gonna be fair game. Like just hopefully, you know, I just want to see a fair fight, man. That's why this third fight has to happen, and there's going to be no more talks after that. Whoever wins needs to get the credit, and the loser needs to get the credit as well.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Wilder can beat him. It's just going to be, it's the hardest fight in boxing anyone can take. I mean, look, we don't even know for sure if the third time, if it happens, we don't know if like there won't be cheating. You can say everything will be checked. Like we thought that the second time. Like, shit happens. This is a crooked sport, and like even Mauricio, he's just lying now, and it just nothing feels right about a third fight. I know you want it, and a lot of people want it, and it could be epic if Wilder wins. Look, if the third fight happened and Wilder won, cool. But
I'll tell you what, though.
Fury's not getting credit if he loses or wins, because
no, he will get the credit if he wins the third one. He will 100% get the credit. Tyson Fury, he got the credit anyway. Like when he won, until this allegation came around, then people because I remember like watching BFTV, Blue Blood, like the only guy that didn't give credit to Fury was Barbershop Conversation, but Blue Blood, he gave Tyson Fury credit. All the other LDBC channels, even 78, they all gave. I remember BFTV watching. After the fight, BFTV was like, "Oh, I'm still here." Like I could see his emotion and everything, but he was like, "Well, credit to him," and all that sort of stuff. So they gave credit to Tyson Fury until this new allegation came out. But I think the third one, it's gonna have to be Tyson Fury has to get the credit because there's gonna be so much checks going on. Because I actually think the second fight, because the two teams were so friendly together, that's why a lot of things was missed. And now there can't be no more, accusation, thrown at each other in the third fight. And I get it when people are trying to say, "Oh, this allegation is because they're trying to sell the fight." No, that's not true. This fight doesn't need to be sold because it's already big as it is. People don't mind seeing it again. I don't mind seeing it for another fourth fight, not straight away though. But I don't know, like I just can't wait, man. I can't wait because this time there's gonna be no more talks about this happened, this, that. If Fury wins, he gets the credit. But guess what? If Wilder wins, you're gonna have to say like he's one of the best heavyweight around now, because people are saying, "Oh, Fury is the best heavyweight." So why not say Wilder is if he wins? But I got a feeling if Wilder beats Fury, they're not gonna give Wilder the credit that Fury is getting now.
They'll probably try to say that Wilder cheated or something. I mean,
100%, yeah.
We'll see. I mean, it's just for me the way people are trying to put down the way people are trying to convince me that he didn't cheat. It just shows like something did happen, man. The best guy though that's covering this at this point in time is Fanon, because for the way Fanon talks about it and the points he brings up, like he's able to really stick it to people and everything. So I mean, we'll see what happens.
Tyson Fury is funny, man. I'm looking at the messages here. His last one was so much funny, man. He's like, "Oh, a fight, oh, Fury, I mean Wilder and AJ on the same night," and then he's like, "Send me your location to Parker Master."
Yeah, I saw that. That was funny. Nah,
He talks like Fury. He talks like Fury though. He talks exactly like Fury as well. That's how Fury talks, like the way he's talking. Could be Fury in it. You never know, man.
No, I said that yesterday when he came in. I'm like, geez, man, it could be Fury, man. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I'll quickly, because I'm gonna finish this up soon. But I don't know. Like at the start, I was talking about the UFC and their fight. So that's a bit of a fuck up. I mean, it's disappointing to see. We got Tyson Fury tweeting here. I mean, not tweeting in my comments section. But yeah, look, I mean, showbiz and all these other. It's not even showbiz because Fanon addressed showbiz as well, which was really funny. Like he didn't directly do it; he kind of did it indirectly. But like I said, dude, some of these channels they need to stop. They need to like stop with their excuses. You know?
The biggest idiots, yeah, there's a lot of idiots. Like I think
Yeah.
showbiz, like if you forget about showbiz, Bruce Wayne, like it looks like he's a bit like behaving now. There's other channels like like people like DT3 and stuff like that. I don't know if you heard of them. Like like those type of people like are the worst, man. Like they just like it's frustrating to see people like that, man. Like the YTBC channels and stuff like that. Like the way they're talking and stuff like that. Even Fury on your comments, he's even more realistic. Like when you see these other guys, the way they talk about like okay, maybe even if things is all made up, at least give it a consider, like at least consider it a little bit. If someone tells me something, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not one of those type of people. If you tell me something now, like even if it looks like not believable, I would consider it at least. But you got these guys, they'll be like coming out with their videos, like I've named them earlier. I'm not gonna name them now, saying like, oh, it's Photoshop, and then now they look stupid, like because it's been confirmed that it's not Photoshop, it's real.
Yeah, like Kurt, Kurt. Like Kurt's a smart dude. He's quite sharp, and
Yeah, he's sharp. Yeah,
he does a good job at twisting things. He does a very good job at convincing, at making you believe something. Of certain events that didn't happen or that did happen, but he asked for a link. So I sent him this was like 4 days ago. I sent him the link to the original photo. So then I said, "So what do you think of the photo?" And he asked for the link again. So when people start avoiding things and trying to move on to other stuff and trying to directly hit other people with, oh, this is not true, this and that. I didn't give a shit what Marcelo said, really. I care more about what Tay Jones said because Tay's more believable. If you go to Marcellus Wilder's Instagram, he's got videos up. He seems in pretty good spirits and everything. So I don't know, dude. Like people from Alabama and the South End of America, okay, they don't have the best speaking skills or the best, spelling skills because that's just how it is there. Like it's, they got a bit of slang and, a different abbreviation to words. But again, I just want evidence and I just want this thing to be like cleared up
over
so
as soon
we
as
know what's
possible. Yeah.
happening. So we know what's happening.
The thing is, like Marcelo, like the stuff that he's saying, that he's coming out with it now. Like at least when Tay is talking, he's more explaining himself in depth, rather than Marcelo just coming out with emotion. And the things that he said, like when he said autopsy, he wasn't supposed to say that. Like you said, like, and people like Kurt, they like to twist it. They're saying like, oh, how can you do autopsy to someone that's still alive? And they're taking a Mickey out of it, of this
Because
whole case.
Marcelos doesn't really know what he's talking about. He's probably been informed, but just the way, like I said, he could have done it on purpose. It's just makes it very difficult. It makes it hard to believe because you got to understand, Marcellus is an incredibly easy target for these haters. He's Wilder's brother, so they got to target him. He's been knocked out twice in his professional career. They got to target that. They got to say like, it's just you can't come out and say bullshit that people won't believe because it makes your side look bad.
The
You know.
worst guy is Sporting Icon. Like Sporting Icon literally gets away with insulting Marcellus Wilder. He
You
always
can
insults him.
You can insult, man. It's not against the law or anything. What I'm saying is he has no idea. He is very closely associated with Dillian White.
Yeah, very
And
biased.
he's done interviews with him and everything. So I don't really care much. Like he doesn't really bug me, sporting icons. He's a liar and he doesn't know
He's a
what he's
liar.
talking
He doesn't
about.
either. He makes out he cares about Fury. He don't care about Fury. We all know that.
You care about Dillian White.
Yeah, he cares about Dana White a lot. Yeah, and the only reason why he picks up AJ is because obviously he's a big draw in England and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
like
but it's all
he
about White.
don't. Yeah, he cares about Dana White. Yeah, 100%.
That's but this is the thing, P. It depends on who you're connected to, right? So
Yeah,
Dillian White lost to Joshua. Wilder is a rival of Joshua. Things didn't pan out well, so therefore, because White was associated with Joshua in that fight, they're going to side with Joshua. And because he's from the UK as well, okay? They're also going to side with Fury because Fury got the win over Wilder, okay? So those three are in a basket, but the real guy is White because that's who they were originally with. This is another one. So, they don't like Wilder. Wilder fought Ortiz, who they all said he was ducking. He ends up fighting Ortiz not once but twice. They say Ortiz is shit because he has an association with Wilder. Look at what happened with Wilder and Povetkin. Wilder and Povetkin didn't fight because Povetkin tested positive. So that fight didn't happen. And then some believe Wilder ducked Povetkin. Joshua ended up fighting Povetkin and Povetkin lost. So it looked better with AJ. So Povetkin is held in a higher regard because, he fought AJ, you know.
and Klitschko.
Yeah, and
And
Klitschko as
Klitschko as well.
well.
And he's got a gold. He's a gold medalist in Olympic.
Yeah, that as well. Whereas Ortiz doesn't have that. But like I said, there's, even Brazil.
Did
Brazil
he not
was
have a title as well, Povetkin? Did he not held the main title, but one of
the regular.
the regular? Yeah.
I think it was the regular. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, look, like I said, man, I don't have anyone against anything against anyone, but the issue is just the excuses. That thing that Marcelo's put out, though, that I looked at it because the first time I read it, I was like, oh, okay. Now that I look back at it, it just that makes it not look good. But again, it's Marcelos, and stuff could get lost in translation, and who the heck knows what's happening.
I just think like Marcelo's basically the stuff that he said. It all came. I think it's all emotion, and I think the reason why when I was saying earlier, like why I think Wilder's probably gonna come out next week is because of Marcelo's like coming out and they now more vocal at Blue and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
willing to talk to me and willing to talk to other people as well. He's done other interviews as well with other channels as well, and everything looks like it's about to explode. That's why I actually think Wilder probably will be coming out next week or the week after.
Yeah, I think
It's really that soon.
2 or 3 weeks, and I mean, did Tay Jones say that Marcellus was not meant to say that?
Marcelo, what's that again?
Did Tay Jones say to you or Blue Blood or whatever that Marcelos, the thing he put on Instagram on his story, that he was actually not meant to say that?
No, he never said that. He's saying like people are taking his words like literally. It's like that's like when he said autopsy, like he wasn't supposed to say that. He was supposed to say the reports. But
Yeah.
autopsy is like you do that when someone's, when someone obviously dies, like you do autopsy on them. You can't do autopsy on someone that's alive. But he just used the wrong word. We always use
So
everyone does it now and then. Like we all use the wrong word sometimes.
yeah.
And people.
Did Tay say he said the wrong word or?
Yeah, he said he used the wrong word with the autopsy. Yeah.
Which video was that?
I think it was Blue Blood. I think in it. I think he said it even on my one as well. I think in it, like I don't know whether he said when he was live or because before I came live, I was talking to him a little bit in the background because you can send the link to someone in it. I sent the link in it to him in it, and then I was waiting until he came on. That's when I went live. So then, and then when I went offline, I was just still talking to him. So I don't know if it was recorded or not, but even Blue was saying on one of his videos like, "Oh, they take the word off his mouth." I think the one from not his last two. I think the one before that. But he's not a guy that normally talks, isn't it? Marcelos. And this is the thing, like, you want Wilder to talk, but when he talks or when his family talks, people want to take the mickey. But guess what? Whenever the Wilder family talks, that's an instant views. They get you views. And people like Kurt and stuff like that, and Showbiz and Sports Icon, they're getting good views because of Wilder. But again, they just want to hate on him. So, like, come on, let's be fair, man. Like, give the
Yeah,
guy like a little bit slack,
yeah. I'm just trying to find the interview with with Blue Blood because I just want to see. I'm gonna watch it through. Um, which one was it? It was a long one because Nicholas. I think was that the one with Nicholas Asbury on it.
Yeah, Nicholas Asprey was on there first. It was with Tay was there first, and then after that, Nicholas Asprey. I'm trying to get hold of Nicholas Asprey. I want to do a live show with Nicholas Asprey because he runs and talks about. At the moment, I think he's like, I think Unrivaled was saying like Unrivaled was like pissed with him in it, like he was angry at Nicholas Asprey.
Why would he
Like he
be
was saying
angry
like
at him anyway? I mean,
because
he told the truth about
he
the
he's saying he's racist. He's saying Unrivaled is basically
Well,
saying that Nicholas Asprey is racist.
I don't think he is. I just think he heavily supports his culture
He's
and
yeah. He's got
like
white in him anyway, Nicholas Asprey. He's got European in him apparently anyway. Some people were telling me that before. Like I don't know why. Like it's just again, like people like Unrivaled, they want to pick on the things that they want to pick on. And he was
yeah,
saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna get an interview with him, and I need to ask him these questions." But you don't go about that. Like you don't ask these type of people that type of question because, for one, they'll embarrass you and they just leave and they won't talk to you again. Like you don't do that. Like you run a channel. Like you can't talk to people the way you want to talk. And
yeah. It's
Nicholas
really
Ashby, all he was saying, like, or all he said is that, oh, Star Wars was created for the white like people. That obviously he don't mean to say that, but Unrivaled wants to pick on the things in it, and I've seen him before picking on other things as well. Like he likes to pick on the things he likes to pick. I've known him like now for like at least 8 months, 9 months, or something like that. So like he's very smart when it comes to picking things when he wants to go his way. But I don't know. What do you think of it? Do you think he's in Nicholas Ashby's being racist, or what do you think? Like in all
I
honesty, but I don't
mean,
think he is. To be honest, he's just an emotional guy. He talks obviously sometimes shit. Sometimes he gone through a lot of pain. Fury treated him really bad when he came to England, and he's he feels like I don't know betrayed by Fury because apparently they didn't feed him, they didn't like pay him, they basically
yeah, I
used
heard
him and
that.
abused him. They basically used him and abused him. You
Yeah,
know,
I heard that. I mean, look, man, Nick's had it rough. Um, I don't think he means everything he says, but he's just a very like he's emotionally invested. Um,
yeah,
some of the stuff he says is wrong, but I mean, I take it with a pinch of salt because it's not really that's not really him. He's a nice guy. Like you've seen the other videos.
yeah. He's a guy like obviously like Watcher, you're white, yeah. So basically, like he would go out like for drinks. He would talk to you normal. Like he's not like the way he comes across in the videos. Like he's showing his emotion. And this is the thing with LDBC. Like they're showing the emotion. You've seen BFTB. The first ever time when I listened to BFTB about a year ago, like I thought like he wasn't a nice guy. And once I got to know BFTB, like he's a nice guy. Like once you get to know these guys, they are nice people. If anything, the opposite are bad. The opposite are more sly. At least these
Yeah,
guys, once you become friends with them, they're not gonna like stab you in the back. These other guys in the YTBC, because when I came to YouTube, I didn't know the LTBC. I knew the YTBC. Yeah. So the only reason why I got to know the LDBC is because they were slagging off the LDBC, and then I went to the channels and slowly got to know them, and I realized it like because they always stab each other in the back anyway. These guys, the YTBC,
Yeah.
they all do it to each other all the time. 1 minute they're fighting against each other, and the next minute they're friends. It's childish. I don't
It
know
is.
if you've seen it.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no
hold on.
trust.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off in a minute. I can't find the interview. Someone must have reported it.
It's Nick. No. It's on there. I'm gonna check it now because
It's Blue Blood's interview.
it's Blue Plus interview. Let's have a look on his one here.
I mean, I've been to his page and clicked the long links and everything.
Basically, it's the one not where is the one that says exposed. No. Proof of Anthony. No. Well, Test Fury team admits wrongdoing. No, it's not that one. Test Fury team page stuff. I think it's the one. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, it's the one that says Tyson Fury's team pays to have him pictures removed from the internet. Team Wilder and joins show with Asbury. He didn't even put his name in it.
Can you put that link in the chat?
What on the chat? Yeah, I can't because I don't think I got a wrench in it. But
oh, hold on a minute.
Let's see.
Just let me hold on a sec. I'll just put you as a mod. Let me just make you a mod so you can link it. Could go all the way up. Just put yes in the chat. Just put yes in the chat. Just type it in. Let's cut out again.
Yeah, I've done it.
All right, hold on. Good to see. All right. Let's make you a mod. All right. All right, you're a wrench. Now, so see if you can put it in there.
Can you see it?
Hold on a sec. So let me refresh the other page because I'm looking from on StreamYard. You can't do it. I've got to do it on my other one. Let me see this. I saw you put yes in. All right, try put the link in now.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
It's not coming up that you are a mod, but it should soon because it says you are a mod.
Okay, let me put in yo, and then let me put in.
Yeah, you're a mod. All right, try share that link of the interview.
All
right, this is it.
It's working now.
Yep, you put it in. All right, just let me see if this is the interview. You put an ad on it. All right, it was a live stream. Yeah, okay, I got it. Thank you very much. I'm gonna watch this through. So we are pointing out that Canvas Bed, Salute P Boxing and Watcher. Where have I seen Canvas Bed before?
I've seen him before as well. I can't remember.
Is he on Los D's?
I think so. Yeah, Lost D. I think I've seen. It has to be Canvas.
His icon is of the red gloves hanging down.
Yeah, but Stormy B-Man got that as well. Icon.
It's not him. It's Stormy B-Man, isn't it?
No, this is not Stormy B-Man though. But I have seen Canvas Bed before as well.
Yeah, I've seen him.
You know, my head's not thinking straight because I haven't slept.
Salute to you as well, man. Bed. So you said that in this interview that Tay said that Wilder's that Marcelos just didn't use the right words. He was meant
if it's
to say
not on that
else.
one, it's probably the No, that one, the one I sent you is the one that Tay and Asmi was on there. But I think if he hasn't said on that one, he said it on the one after that. I just can't remember because Blue Blood, he makes too many videos. But anyway, I have
That's
to go now
okay.
because the family and all that. All right,
All right.
all right. I'll see you on the next one. Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
Take care. All right. All right. Cool. We got Canvas bit here. That's good. I think I'm gonna wrap it up anyway. I'm gonna look at these interviews, dissect it a bit as well, and yeah, I think that Loz the Canvas bed Lozdy. Yeah, are you on there, Canvas? Are you on the panel? Have I spoken with you before on the panel? I'm gonna wrap it up in a second anyway. I'm sure I don't know. It was probably no, it was Stormy B Man, wasn't it? It must have been. Lozdy is I mean tomorrow I'll be on his panel. So yeah. Alright, that one's gonna come after. I'll just wrap it up in a minute or two. Man, so much going on. Alright, has a long stream, another long stream. Good stream though. Good stream. Yeah, Canvas bet I'll be on there. I'll be on there. I'll be on there. All right, I'm going to finish up here, people. Thank you very much for popping by, and I'll see you around. Peace.